but it was a 14-1 scoreline on their CT side. It was as dominant virtually as could dominantly be. It was pretty crazy. And I think they lost the pistol and then won every round after that. You know, so it was crazy. They can certainly do well on this. And as always, we will have the knife round, I believe, before we go into the pistol round, although it looks
they might have had it without us.
They've already done it without us.
So we got it wrong the first time, and then we got it right every time after that.
Now, interesting. Infused won the first 2 knife rounds and won the map. EZskins won the 3rd map in the knife round and won the map.
Yep.
We don't know who's won the knife now, but I would assume it would be EZskins.
Yeah, they've taken the CT side, which is more than likely. But look at this as a starting round. Aaron takes off the head of Fearless there. Rattlesnake tries to fire back, but he's got 11 health already. This is a huge push from Team Infused onto this A bomb site. And I would be very scared if I'm the EZskins members. Look at that, Aaron with a 2nd kill, all on top of him. They literally pounced on him. The aggression from Team Infused is huge. Aaron on a 3rd. Is he just going to keep going and going for it? This guy's hitting the shots. Oh my God, he makes it 4. Can he make it 5th? Weber takes down Crucial. Weber also onto Aaron. They were on low health. Can he do anything else with this now? He's got the P2000 in hand. The bomb is down, but Infused are in such a great position. We'll see what Weber can do.
He's got armor here, but he's got no defuse kit, and Windansky will pick up another kill. And Aaron there, the man on your screen, Neil N, very happy with that indeed. You know, again, Aaron had the kind of a bit of a slow mirage, to be honest. Most of Infused did, apart from Crucial, to be honest. But to see him picking up those entry frags like that, and then to even have the nerve, the confidence, the arrogance almost, to peek round the corner and take a 4th kill there and get the quad on 5 HP. Great play from him indeed. But now Infused need to be careful, because they won their T-side pistol round on Mirage, and then got eco'd, so they can't let that happen again here.
And what I loved on that pistol round was the fact that Team Infused was so aggressive. They literally jumped on top of Pulse when he was carrying the back of the bomb site. That showed how much they're bringing to this game right now, and we're going to have to see what happens here. It looks like they might try a B, but look, we've got 4 players of EZskins in the A bomb site. Only Weber is here. Are they going to push it? He's dropping down smokes and flashes. He's doing everything he can to keep them at bay. Fires off with a 5-7. He's getting the rotate round to him now. He's joined by Rattlesnake. So they've turned it into a standard 3-2. And now you can see Team Infused, they're moving back. So this is going to kind of even out. It's like resetting the game almost for him. They are grouping up at middle here, and Crucial is going to come out with that MP7. They're checking every corner, but I love Pulse's position. Hudge G, though, I wasn't quite sure where that was from, but he manages to take down Aaron.
They found the bomb as well, and now Team Infused are actually in a tricky spot here. Pulse gets another one, and this is what I said couldn't happen to Team Infused. It's going to happen again here. It's the caster's curse almost. EZskins are going to be able to take the eco round, and I don't get how Team Infused keep allowing this to happen. It's not up to par. I know EZskins took a pistol round and then Team Infused ecoed them back earlier on, but you cannot allow this to happen.
Well, what happened there for Team Infused was they lost. It was Aaron got taken down by Hudge, I think it was, to start off with. And I think that was from Big Pit. We couldn't quite see who it was. We were looking at Pulse. And then Pulse was there, left to do whatever damage he wanted, and he was just spamming away. But what all of Infused did, they went for Hudge G, and they stopped checking. When they went up to mid, they checked every single corner. Woo, nicely done. Windansky takes off Pulse. But yeah, they weshed up middle, they checked every corner, but then when they got to the bomb site, it's like they forgot about it. They just chased the 1 kill, and that's their flaw there. That's why they got punished. And now, they've got to try flip this, but we see a few Tech 9s, we've got a Deagle, and obviously Windansky's defenders, Galil, sorry, is going to help massively, and we just got to hope that they can try pull this back. But EZskins, they're just so good at turning this around, and they're so confident once they're in these positions. And you look at the setup they had, every position was marked in that A bomb site.
That's the thing. I mean, although we talk about Infused errors there, I don't want to take a single thing away from EZskins.
No,
I really
100%.
don't. Because they just played that so perfectly, and they keep doing it time and time again, and credit to them for being able to do so. Especially after Aaron gets a quad kill in the pistol round, to then, again, have that confidence to be able to, you know, push through like that and pick up that round to even up the situation. But anyway, it's back and forth here once again. It's a 2-for-1 trade to start things off. Fearless getting a kill onto Red Snake there, whilst Pulse and Rattlesnake will drop, and the bomb has been planted.
Fearless here, though, in a great position. He's got that MP7. He's going to be coming through apartments. No one's currently looking up there, though, which worries me for Team Infused. And oh my God, massive shot with a Deagle, rips off the head of Hudge G. Weber's already decided and he's going to save it. Fearless has gone as well. They're not pushing this any further. I reckon they're going to try to do exactly the same backwards to Team Infused. So we're going to see a bit of back and forth between these two teams, and we know they've been doing that throughout the other maps as well.
the power of the Tech 9, as that's actually a big kill there, taking down Crucial, because he had that M4. So if Fearless can save that, that's great. Weber also gets another kill, and the final player goes down to the bomb. So every single Team Infused player dies. Yes, they won the round, but now they're all going to have to rebuy here, which is pretty darn important. And Fearless and Weber have been able to salvage 2 weapons, one being an M4 and another being a UMP.
That is literally what Team Infused needed not to happen. They wanted to hold on to all the little weapons they could for the moment, so they didn't have to buy up all these AKs. Now we've got 3 AKs in play, we've got the Galil, and now we've got a Tech 9 on Zed as well. Yes, it's doable, but what Infused I would like to see them do here is play it slow and play it smart. Don't rush into this.
Oh yeah, no, they certainly cannot do that, indeed. Well, we will see how they will play. It's all slowed down here. An absolutely chaotic start to map number 4 here, which is exactly what we wanted, really, between these two squads. We wanted a battle of the greats of the UK Counter-Strike scene. And it's not disappointed so far. Very, very slow start to this round. Not really too much of a surprise. It's just the standard split here on the CT side. 2 players on B, 3 players on the A bomb site, whilst we've got players advancing quite aggressively up Banana here. Windansky, that man just looking over the top of the smoke. And look at the position from HudsG there. It's quite a common one, but it's still a very sneaky one.
Yeah, he's in a good spot if they do decide to push up. But I wouldn't say Team Infused wouldn't check it, but we see it all the time happen again and again. The main thing here is to make sure HudsG doesn't push out. And the fact is we've got all of the terrorists built up on Banana at the moment, and this could be the dangerous thing. Weber's there to back him up as well. And okay, they've only got the UMP, and obviously we've got the M4 up on HudsG. But flashes to come in, the Molotovs go down, HudsG gets 1, HudsG gets 2, spraying backwards, getting 2 kills. Finally, Crucial does manage to get Weber. Fearless does go down next as well. HudsG's still alive though. Where have they let him get to?
I literally, like, Team Infused just walked into that one there. They really did. So many grenades came down from EZskins. They had smoke grenades raining down from the A bomb site as well to help them out in this situation. And now Windansky finds himself the last man left alive. He will fall. There is an incendiary grenade just to the edge of the bomb. It's not going to do enough though. The defuse will come in, and once again the situation is now even. 2-2 the score. And HudsG in that spot was absolutely great. The counter grenades that came in from EZskins were just amazing. There were flashes going through the smoke layers that were coming in. Eventually a Molotov was put down to really burn them to a crisp. I think Zed got killed to that Molotov. So great work from EZskins on the defense.
Yeah, let's hope that the HudsG doesn't get caught in that position again, because I guarantee you Infused is going to check it every time now.
Yeah.
And we can see it's all Tech 9s with 1 Deeg as well on Crucial. So Infused once again on the kind of pistol eco as it be. And we'll have to see if they can turn this around. But this time EZskins have got all M4s and AKs, so they've got the big boy guns out now.
They put that smoke down onto the quad side of the map to push through Arch, and that's exactly what they're looking to do. Fearless does get 1. Now's the interesting decision. Do they wrap round CT spawn and go back towards B, or do they push through? You can see the counter smoke coming down here on this CT side to kind of knock out that library area there to try and prevent Team Infused wrapping around the Arch side of the A bomb site and going down there. So now they've got control of Arch, but what do they do next is the question. We've got 1 player going up through apps. It looks like they just want to split this A bomb site. It's 2 players on each bomb site for the defensive side of EZskins. And with 47 seconds left to play, Team Infused do have time to work with here, but the grenades are going to rain down.
Nice job by Pulse. They gets Red Snake Pulse on to Zed as well. Rattlesnake on. They're just nicely doing it from Big Pit. And the thing is, the A bomb site, you generally need 3 players due to the size of it to have it. That's why it works. But they played that perfectly. Maybe they played in their normal positions. They're more likely to get picked off in a 1v like 3 situation or 2 situation. Great work by them to reunite and group up in the Big Pit and manage to fight back. And look what happened. Infused just walked into their death.
Well, there we go. It was just a kind of a, you know, pistol force buy. It wasn't anything too crazy from Team Infused, so not a surprise that they did lose it. And now their money is an even worse situation. They've got to use pretty much nothing here whatsoever. Again, they can't throw or raid around, but really they should be looking to just do some good damage here. Aaron does eventually finally get the kill on Rattlesnake there. It's traded 1 for 1, spraying down his Pulse, who will take down Zeb there. I think Zed hasn't got a kill yet so far in the game, which is a surprise for him because he's usually on top fragging form as well, the player of his caliber. So 4-2 should be the scoreline here. These final 2 players of Infused will go down quickly. Nice kill from Red Snake there, but I feel that it may not quite be enough, although Crucial with an M4 in hand, you never quite know.
Nice job by Crucial though, making sure to get that bomb down. Haven't dealt with Weber in Big Pit yet. Red Snake does go down. 3 versus 1. The bomb is down though, and all crucial. Don't think he meant to pull out his pistol then, but he does pay the price, and Pulse finishes him off. Pulse has been playing the Big Pit area so well in the A bomb site. 3 kills he picked up that round, but he's just playing it so defensively and playing his position where his scoreboard shows exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, and the economy is really starting to rock and roll now for the CT side of EZskins, and they're starting to show why they like this map, why they chose Inferno, and why it was one of their picks. Again, with a best of 5 series, only 2 maps will go, but still it is their home map, so to speak. Infused, though, will be able to buy it finally, though, after 2 rounds with pretty much nothing in their inventory, and that AWP, the all-important ore in the hands of Crucial.
Oh, and look at that. With Dansky just burnt to death as they push down Banana, and Hudgy playing this so well. I love it when the CTs push out on Banana. It's so strong. It really pushes back the terrorists, and it takes away a bit of that control. When we spoke about it before, I was saying it's Banana, second, middle, and middle. So many areas on this site, and if the CTs can play it like that for Banana, that's the way you're always going to be making sure you're a little bit safe. You just got to remember to fall back at the right time.
It cuts off, you know, an entire bomb site, essentially, really, here, because it's very rare that you'll see teams push right through Arch onto the B bomb site there. But still, back and forth trade, still the CTs with the man advantage, make that a 2-man advantage here, as now it's all left up to Crucial. He's got the AWP in hand. I really think he needs to save this here. He's going to miss the shot. Rare for him with his form today, and is duly punished here. 5-2 the score now for EZskins. They're starting to go on a roll. Team Infused, the round loss bonus, of course, will start to add up now. It's not surprising to see them eco this one or just upgrade those pistols once again, but this is a revitalized EZskins team. This is the team that we expected to show up to this land.
Yeah, 100%, and they're bringing their A game. They're pulling it back and doing exactly what we were hoping we would see from them. Fearless getting pushed away with his AWP, but he's not got too much to worry about because once again, it is all the pistols for Team Infused, and I think what we need to see from Infused here is something a little bit different because they keep trying this. It hasn't been working. They're just going to push through the fire, lose loads of health there. Pulse gets 2, Rattlesnake gets 1, and Infused haven't really mixed it up enough for me so far, and that's kind of showing in the score because EZskins are just sitting back. They're not leaving themselves open to be picked off or anything bad to happen. Infused aren't opening it up, they're just running into it.
Yeah, the pressure now falls on Team Infused. They're the ones who have got to make the move. EZskins aren't really making too many mistakes, so they're absolutely fine with this situation. You know, I think they've won 4 rounds in a row now. They're the ones here who can just sit back and keep doing what they're doing because it's working so far. They don't need to change it. You know, it's like that old saying, if it isn't broken, don't fix it. So it's the essence now is really on Team Infused to try and change up the game.
Crucial, obviously not had the money to buy his AWP for Infused. Hudgy nicely pushed out and he's backed up by his team, so they're really locking down the Banana area very well. And I'm just struggling to think how Infused are going to break this defense because it seems so solid from EZskins right now.
They really need to land their frags again. It's players like Aaron, the man on your screen now, who we know just at times can knock people's heads off in a split second and enter things onto a bomb site. It's players like him that I'm keeping an eye out for because when they can get those entry frags like that, that's when the pressure switches onto EZskins here, but they've just not been able to do so. Oh. That's better though. Red Snake gets the first kill though onto the other Snake. Rattlesnake falls. Nice shot there from Fearless, just on the edge of the smoke, still deciding to use that AWP in hand though, but it's going to be a B split by the looks of things, and Weber and his fellow compatriot in Hudgy are well aware of what's going on now. It's going to be the B split, but look at the rotation coming in, look at Pulse's position, he's pushed right down Banana, and I'm wondering if Team Infused are going to get caught in the middle of it. It looks like they will do now. Back and forth frags though.
Oh, Hudgy, they don't know where he is. They should remember that he plays this site. Oh, he does get 1 and Pulses onto Windansky as well. Hudgy finishes it off and gets Zed down. Fantastic work from him. It was so good because Weber pushed to his position, then pushed out of it, and literally it gave Hudgy the stealth he needed, and they just didn't check it.
It was too slow for Team Infused, I think. Once they got that first pick there onto Arch, yes, Fearless responded straight away to even up to a 4-on-4, but they pushed into Arch, and at that time while they were just going into CT spawn, there were 2 players at the top of Banana. It wasn't like they were down here on steps at, you know, at the start of T spawn. That wasn't the case, and they were just too slow in my opinion. But back and forward it goes. Well, not back and forward, it's just forward for Team EZskins here. Great work indeed. 3 kills in a row. It's all going to be down to Red Snake now, who does pick up 2 of his own, but he's going to have to do a 1 versus 4 clutch and something pretty darn miraculous if Team Infused want to take round number 10 here.
Yeah, he's in a 2v1. He's going to go get the bomb down on the A bomb site, but he's definitely going to be pushed. And risky plant, but he's going for it. This could work in his favour if he manages to get this kill. Oh, but Weber was just waiting for him, waiting for his teammate to come up. Infused, of course, called for a pause, and I don't blame him because they definitely need this. They're having a timeout. They need to talk this through, and you know what that means to me? It means that Team Infused are thinking, we're going to try close this out on this map. But to do that, they've got to change things around pretty quickly and to get themselves into a lot better shape like we saw in the first 2 maps.
It's like, you know, I can just imagine the kind of, you know, like the hand sign of the T for timeout, like timeout please, I'm done with the bullying, let me have a break, let me catch my breath for a second here.
Tactical pause.
Tactical pause, yeah, it's a tactical timeout. Not surprising whatsoever, Team Infused need it. I think it's actually almost come a bit too late.
Yeah, they've let like 8 for 2, that's how many rounds?
6
rounds in a row.
Yeah.
That is absolutely crazy. Yeah, I would have taken that earlier. I could agree with you on that.
I mean, I don't know. Again, I'm not a player, but at the same time, we could see it was starting to get a bit out of hand before this point now. So to call a timeout now, they've still got a chance to take, you know, 8-7 here. That is the potential scoreline up for grabs, but it's going to be difficult. So you can see them all in discussion now.
Yeah, there's going to be Neil's going to be talking to him, just seeing what they can change, seeing who's going to maybe switch up positions, what they're going to try and do. And I think the main thing here for Team Infused is that they actually... Yeah, main thing I want to see them do is see Team Infused actually group up and work out where they're going to go.
Yep.
Actually start utilising the smokes. Like we saw it on Mirage. When they started using the proper smokes, flashes, and being effective with it, it worked for them. But they've done it again here on Inferno. They've just decided we're going to keep rushing into sites rather than actually... And they'll get these early picks, but then they can't make anything of it. We are going to go back live into the game, though, and 8-2 is your score. EZskins are just monstrous on this CT side so far on Inferno. Their defense has been so good. I know we're saying, oh, what Infused needs to change, but Easy just doing it so well. And look at that aggressive pick.
And they've got the bomb. It just rolled forward into their hands. It's like the bomb wants to go to the CTs. It's absolutely crazy. That's a huge first pick. And that's the thing. Fearless, again, has been really quiet with that AWP, but he was the player I wanted to watch on Inferno, because when he plays well on Inferno, there's virtually no getting past him, to be quite honest. Great start from him so far in this round, picking up 2 kills. And that's another interesting thing. Even though Infused did get that tactical timeout, that doesn't mean that EZskins didn't use it as a tactical timeout as well. They changed things up. They knew that Team Infused were going to use this opportunity to change things up, so they did send Fearless into Apps, who picked up the first 2 kills.
Yeah, and he did it. He did his job 100%. Came back. He's still alive now with 2 kills on the board. And Team Infused, they haven't done too much different here, really, but they are getting a few kills on the board, and that's exactly what they needed. Zed gets one, Red Snake gets one, Pulse has replied, and Pulse has been absolutely insane in Big Pit here. He's just, every time, I can't actually remember a time he's died in Big Pit. That's honestly me right now. And okay, there we go, he finally goes down. Commentator's curse, but Red Snake, so low health, Hudgy, full health, and
look at where
making a lot of noise.
Yeah. It was because the bomb was up there in Apps. Like, that was a very, very tricky situation for Red Snake, because the bomb was up in Apps. There was time running out. He was on low HP. He didn't know where the final player was. So it's not surprising to see Hudgy finish things off there and secure another round. And that's unfortunate for Team Infused, because it was 5 versus 3, and then they got 3 quick frags in a row and brought it back to a 3 versus 2 in their favour, and still lose the round. And EZskins now are starting to run away with it. And that's the interesting thing. I'm not saying it's down to one player, but when Pulse has like woken up and really decided to play, like that's when things have improved for EZskins.
Well, what a great start to that round. Zed does get 2 down. That's exactly what you wanted to happen, but they actually got picked off in the terms that they pushed down. Hudgy pushing Banana each time, and this is what I'm liking to see from Infused. They're actually realising more rounds and more often they're doing similar things. This is where you got to catch them out. Remember what we had on Mirage. Pulse was in the same position round after round. They finally picked him off when they got wise to it. That's what we need to see from Infused. They want to get a few more rounds on the board.
Thing is that EZskins could kind of afford to make that kind of risky play there with pushing people down Banana, because of the round lead that they've got and the economy that they've got right now. Like, to be able to do those kind of things, it would just add insult to injury if they took those rounds. They're into a 3 versus 3 though, so still all to play for here in round number 12. 40 seconds left on the clock. And it looks like Team Infused are going to head towards this B-bomb site. Weber, the key man here, we know what damage he can do on a map like Inferno, holding down this CT side on the B-bomb site. And he's already shouting down the microphone to his teammates to come out and help.
Yeah, nicely done by Weber. Gets one, gets two. Does finally get taken down by Crucial.
He tried to plant behind the box.
Crucial was blind, so he had no idea what was going on there. But literally, just as he went to go plant in the right place, the AWP gets the better of him. And we will see another round on the board for EZskins, taking this to 10-2. This is pretty devastating, but Infused have got to stay with it. They've got to keep their head in the game and try and push this back. But also, Team Infused could have a phenomenal CT side. We know what this map's like.
Most certainly so, but it's a very difficult one, and EZskins, when their backs have been up against the wall, they've just come alive. They've really given us a good game so far. Credit to Team Infused, you know, those first two maps were pretty darn good indeed, but still, a team kill comes in. That's really not going to help their situation out. Now leading things to the man advantage once again in favour of EZskins. 4 versus 3. They know exactly what's coming. The quad push from EZskins. Pulse up the top here will get dropped after getting 1 kill, but these trade frags are absolutely perfect for EZskins because they have that man advantage.
Yeah, now it's all up to Zed. 49 health, he's got no flash, no smokes, no nothing to take on the AWP and the M4. Fearless and Hudge G, last 2 remaining, and Hudge G, nice, so nice. Comes round, just runs around the corner, takes off his head, knew exactly where he was going to be, and you can just see in their play how confident they are.
Yeah, and this is what we wanted to see out of them. You know, it was quite worrying after the first 2 maps. I was like, hello, EZskins, we're playing Counter-Strike, yes, please wake up. And they have answered that call, most certainly so. So great work indeed from Team EZskins so far. They took that 3rd map on Mirage, 16-8. And now they're only 5 rounds away from evening up this series and forcing us into overpass, which we all wanted to see.
Yeah, when it gets past the 11 rounds on one side, it starts to look really dangerous. If they manage to pull off a 13-2, this would be insane.
It would be pretty darn crazy. Windansky doesn't want that to happen, though, as he takes down Hudge G to start things off, though. The pop flash comes in, doesn't really do too much, though, as the, yeah, that was the tease, trying to smoke off Weber there over towards CT spawn, so... With 1 minute left on the clock, still no push going in, and we can see now that EZskins, because Hudge G's fallen down, they've got Fearless with the AWP, who's rotated over from the A-bomb site.
Yeah, I like that decision to rotate Fearless over. Gives him a lot of chance to move in between both sides of the AWP, and he'll be able to put himself in a good position no matter which site he plays in, just because of how this map works out.
But Rattlesnake and Pulse have been holding down A so well, and Pulse is proving it once again here as he gets another frag onto Redsnake. Arch is open, so that's why Fearless went over towards CT spawn and just checked his corners there, checked to see if nobody was going to be backstabbing him. But those are 2 very big frags indeed from Zed and Aaron, taking down Weber and Fearless respectively there. So they've got the man advantage. Rattlesnake instantly responds, and it's going to have to be up to these A-bomb site players to take over the B-bomb site now. And finally, Team Infused are looking good to take the round.
Yeah, this is probably one of the very few times that Rattlesnake's actually had to come over to this bomb site. Oh, he spams through, tries to get Aaron, but Aaron does manage to take him down with a nice little headshot there through the smoke. 11-3 is the score. It's the last round of the half. Hopefully Infused can take this. Just they need every round they can get, and obviously if they win the pistol on the other side, that's when things could change around for them. They've just got to halt the momentum that EZskins has at the moment.
Yeah, they really do have the momentum firmly in their favour. And that's the thing. I'm not going to say the word of mental something, because we keep saying it, but it's that whole factor. When your head drops, your head really does drop, it seems, for both of these teams. And it's just a case of picking themselves back up and coming back into the game that seems to be the issue for them. And, you know, it's going to be very interesting if we do go to overpass, which is looking quite likely. What's going to happen? Look at this boost, though, coming in from Zed here. Just over the top of that smoke. Very, very cheeky one to try and counter the aggression. But the problem is that there's a player in Hudge G, not surprisingly, pushed down aggressively through Banana there to try and catch him off guard.
Yeah, that was nicely done. He got spotted straight away, but Crucial, look, he's got an AWP in his hand again. Takes down Fearless, exactly what he needed to do. But now we've got to see if he can capitalise. And oh my god, Redsnake comes out just as they were trying to do the boost. They were stacked on each other's heads, and he pulls off both the shots there. It's now only up to Weber and Hudge G to take on 5 members of Team Infused. They're finally getting themselves back into this. They're finally getting themselves on the board. But is it a little bit too late?
Well, we will see. They're looking very good to make this 4 rounds in, or 4 rounds on this T side even. With Hudge G just the last one left alive, and of course he's going to go with it. No need to save that M4. This is the last round of the half before things do switch here. So Zed down over towards the T steps there, will be able to pick up a kill, and that is going to be the last one of the half. So 11-4 the scoreline. Really tricky one for Team Infused to come back into this, and I can look at that scoreboard. I don't want to call out bad play. I know I keep saying that, but I don't. But the two big players for me who have been really crazy on the frag count, Windansky and Crucial, they're the ones who have only got 10 frags between them, 5 each. And they've been the ones who have been crazy on the fragging so far. So that kind of says it all, I guess.
But remember as well, you think of the lineup that EZskins has, very experienced in these high-pressure tournaments, in these grand final positions. This probably isn't wearing on them as much as Team Infused. Team Infused, they're very skilled players. They've had these opportunities before. But on an experience in terms of years, and it's in EZskins' favour, they're more used to being able to play out a best of 5 probably than what Infused is. And that could be playing a factor in the fact that Crucial and Windansky are starting to get tired of it. Windansky, he was back in the days, a lot of these players are back playing CS Source, and they're obviously playing CSGO for a long time. But the overall experience there really is going to be working in EZskins' favour at this point. Because it's not easy. We're talking about it just from a player's point of view. Game after game, high adrenaline, you've got to stay fully focused. It's getting to that stage now. We're nearly at the 5th map, and that might be a reason for Infused, because they don't. We're looking at the boosts there. They don't look as down as like what we saw EZskins. Neil's still there motivating. You saw they were clapping hands and everything with each other. They still got that bit to them. So they don't. Wouldn't say their heads are down and massively out of it right now, but I'd just say EZskins have picked it up and played it as they're supposed to. We're going to go straight into this second half. EZskins currently up 11-4 on D Inferno. The overall map score is 2-1 in favour of Infused. Can EZskins close it out and make it 2-2 so we go on to a 5th and final map, which would be Overpass? We will find out now, and this is the all-important pistol round. Team Infused on the CT side. Aaron gets one. Huge work from him, but Hudgy shuts him down. Crucial and Red Snake pick up 1 each as well. This is fantastic. Rattlesnake snuck round the back. Oh my god, huge work with that Glock there. Takes down Crucial, takes down Red Snake, and turns it into a 2v2. What started off so well for Infused has suddenly been flipped on its head, all because of Rattlesnake.
That was absolutely crazy. Completely caught them off guard here. Zed trying to go for that position with the pistol there, but Rattlesnake gets the hat trick, and he really could have done the damage there to shut them out of this round. Windansky has been a master with a pistol so far. Isn't going to be enough. Rattlesnake, that is definitely got to go in a frag movie. What a round from him. 4 kills in a row. And if Team Infused were not dejected after the first half, that is certainly going to do some more dejecting in there. I don't even know if that's a word, but it's certainly going to make them even more low than they were before.
Yeah, Rattlesnake there, 4 kills, 4 headshots. Started with the Glock, then went to USP. Pistol master on that round for sure.
Oh, yeah.
And it literally looked like Infused were going to just roll that at one point, and he just came round, snuck all the way around the back, and it worked off. Massive, massive achievement for him there. Now we're going to see EZskins got all the weapons in the hand, P90s, Galils, all in hand. Let's see if they can make anything of it here against Infused, or will Infused fire back, because Red Snake's got the scout in hand.
It's almost do or die here for Team Infused, which is never something you like to say at round number 17 in a game, you know, that it's that one-sided, that EZskins are almost close to that finish line. And let's not forget, it would then be all evened up. It would literally, everything that's just happened so far would be irrelevant. We would go that final map and it would all lie on the results of the Overpass game. But still, you know what? We don't know if it's going to be that final map. We will see. In the meantime, it's looking very, very likely so. And with this kind of eco here coming in, it's going to be difficult, but Crucial with the 5-7 finds 2. He's got the Galil, turns around and gets a 3rd, gets a 4th as well. Crucial, what are you doing? Oh my gosh.
That was incredible. Rattlesnakes come all the way around through the banana onto the CT spawn. Manages to take down Windansky, who's coming over to the A bomb site, but Zed and Crucial both got weapons in their hands now, both got Galils. Rattlesnake's going to have to pull out something special. We did it in the first round. Let's see if we can make it happen this time round. But Crucial, that was ridiculous.
That was crazy, and it was just on the cusp of me saying, you know, that it could still be possible, even though it's a very small chance. And Pulse was picking up kills everywhere with the P90, and then I'm lost for words on this, man.
What that does for his team is they'll see that, and they'll all be buzzing and going, oh my god, just like we were, because that was incredible. And that could be what Infused need at this point.
Shout out to our observer for managing to catch that right on point. That was literally perfect timing to pick it up as well. And I look forward to seeing the highlight of that at a later point. Anyway, into round number 18 we go. Team Infused still with that huge 7-round deficit, but now they are on that more favoured CT side, Banks, and they do have the weapon advantage here.
Yeah, they're in a good position. They've just got to hold on to it. They've really got to keep the pressure onto EZskins and show a solid defense, just like we saw from Easy when they played on the CT side. See Weber there with the P2 fish, just spamming away, trying to draw some attention to himself. Kind of spread out across the map. They're just looking around at the moment, trying to see what they can find. Standard kind of setup as you'd expect from Easy, but Infused, the main thing here is they just don't need to start poking out a little bit. Don't poke out of position and get yourself caught off guard, because that's when you'll lose a silly round.
Especially with those Tech 9s as well, you know, they can just dink you once and you're out of it, to be honest. So they've got to be very, very careful here. They're playing good positions, though. In comes the smokes to really give those Ts that cover now. They've got the sentries down on this CT side to prevent any pushes coming in, but they're still going to force their way through. So EZskins not giving up. They've got the first kill. The bomb will be planted as well, and we're into a 4 versus 4.
Yeah, that was crazy. Zed didn't hear that because of all the gunfire going on. Crucial gets another. Hudgy managed to take down Zed. Windansky gets a 2 in a row. Can he make it 3? Yes, he does with the USP. And they'll nicely get that defused. But really well played from EZskins there. They snuck in while 2 players were still in the bomb site. Took minimal damage. And just because of how they positioned the smokes and stuff, even managed to get the bomb down. Great work from them. Did exactly what they needed to do. But Infused still able to close it out.
12-6 now, the score. EZskins still not with the best economy, so not surprisingly, they're just going to upgrade a bit here, not really go too crazy on the armory front. But look at this, very interesting. 5 smoke grenades. What are they going to do here? How are they going to be cheeky? I think maybe they're just going to really flood the A-bomb site once again with smokes and try and get that bomb down now.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting to see how this pans out. They've got something planned. A few flashes there as well. Red Snake jumping the gun a little bit with the incendiary grenade onto apartments. They are all around the A-bomb site though, and this is what he's got to be careful of. He's got the P90, which is actually going to be a great weapon to have close range against these guys when they start rushing out. Oh, and he turns away from the flash. Doesn't manage to get one, but Aaron's there to back him up. Aaron and Red Snake in the pit. Oh, it's huge from Hudgy. Comes out doming heads. And Weber onto Crucial as well. Only 2 members left for Team Infused. And EZskins, this is just tactically brilliant.
And Rattlesnake and Hudgy have been able to pick up those rifles now. So the FAMAS is in the hands of Rattlesnake, and Hudgy's been able to pick up the P90 as a reward for his hard work so far. The bomb's been planted and they're pushing through aggressively here, and that could be a mistake though. Weber takes down Zed, Windansky will fall as well, and a great round from EZskins there. They evidently had a plan. They knew what they were doing. You know, we saw them buy up five smoke grenades. Yeah, you said flashes as well. They didn't have much pistol-wise. You know, they didn't upgrade too much to anything crazy, but the tactics paid off. They completely outclassed Team Infused in that last round and pick up, you know, a huge win. And now Team Infused are having to force up. Yeah,
the very unlucky thing for Team Infused. Red Snake was in the perfect position with that P90, but as soon as that flash was out, he was forced to fall back. If they just had smokes, it could have been an entirely different story. So really well thought out from EZskins there.
And it was Hudgy opening things up with the pistol as well. 2 really quick headshots to kill people just at the right time. And now EZskins ever so closer, 3 rounds away from evening up this series and taking us to Overpass, which is just what we wanted at the grand final of the Gfinity UKCSGO Championship.
Yeah, this is a true UK Championship here. Our 2 best teams currently fighting against each other, so close. If this went to 2-2, we would be in for a treat to go on to Overpass.
Most certainly so, and it would be a very, very difficult last map to call, but we'll talk about that later if we get to it. It's not over yet. Not over until the fat lady sings. Smoke grenades raining down on that B-bomb site once again here. Just counter grenades everywhere by the looks of things. You can see the rain of flashbangs coming in to try and stop them. Weber's going to be the first man out here to try and enter things up. Misses his shot and is actually punished for that by Windansky there with the 5-7. Crucial's got an M4 in hand. We know what he can do. That's 2 kills in a row. And this 4 spy seems to have worked for Team Infused here. It's Pulse against 4.
Pulse has managed to sneak into the bomb site though. I think they'll be a little bit confused about that. They actually let that happen. Getting the bomb down is vital. I wouldn't say EZskins are maybe needing the money as much, but Pulse gets 1 before he goes down at the hands of Windansky, and now we will see it turn to 13-7. But we've got guns all in the hands of Infused now, puts them in a much better situation. And EZskins have just got to be a little bit careful with all of it because, yeah, they've got money, but that money's not going to last forever. And if they keep dropping a few more rounds, we could quickly see this flipped on its head.
Very, very true indeed. Well, they're actually going to go for the AWP here, so that's going to be very interesting to see how they go. And that's what's interesting because now Fearless is actually left with nothing. He's not got anything. He's just got that Tech 9 in hand. So that's what I like about this EZskins team, is that they're able to change things up between Fearless and Rattlesnake Orping, as I've said beforehand. And Fearless is more than happy to just say, okay, yeah, I'll just go down to the Tech 9, I'll just have a pistol, and you pick up the AWP.
Yeah, and 13-7 is a scoreline at the moment, and it can quickly change around to be so close, and that would be the biggest worry here for EZskins. They're effectively, and they're being effective and reactive, which is exactly what you want to see. But Team Infused, they will pull themselves back into this if you give them a chance, and that's what EZskins have got to stop them from doing. And I like this from Rattlesnake, going quite aggressive here. They know where Crucial's been playing, and let's see if they're going to be able to poke him straight away. Straight on that arch, see if we can get him to look towards Library as well, but Crucial.
Well, 48 seconds left on the clock. Here's one player getting tagged up, but Crucial misses the shot and is punished for it. HUDG takes him down though. It's a 1-for-1 trade actually. So let's see what happens as things move on. Rattlesnake with the AWP, proving why he can use it as well, as he picks up 2 kills onto Red Snake and Aaron there. Now with the 4v2, it wouldn't surprise me yet. Exactly what I thought it's going to be. Exit frags at most for Team Infused. EZskins, absolute clinical A bomb site take.
Yeah, that was brilliant from Rattlesnake. Give him that AWP. It doesn't even matter if Fearless had a gun or not, because he was doing the work for him there. And great use of him. We spoke about him not having the AWP as much. And last 2 games, they've given it to him, given him the power, and he's really helped him out get a couple of these games on the maps on the board.
Zed's going to find that player there in Rattlesnake, but Fearless will take him back as the revenge frag, and Windansky will be the last one left alive. Hopefully going to be able to hold on to that AK-47. As EZskins now move 1 round closer to evening up the game. And I really want to see what the economy situation is going to be like now for Team Infused, because this really could be it. They bought up quite heavily in that last round, so if they don't have much to work with here, this could just be GG. That A bomb site take could have technically really closed out the game for EZskins.
Yeah, we're back to a 7-round difference here in favour of EZskins. They need this map. Infused, they're doing everything they possibly can, but it's just EZskins just walk through it. Even in situations where it's 2v4, they're doing it. Look at that, Weber onto Windansky straight away. Had an inkling of where he might be, and now it's Zed up to defend the B bomb site. He's going to throw the smoke out, and I like this.
I think this is a good decision actually from EZskins not to actually go off that first kill there, because a lot of teams potentially would just push through it, get the first frag, go, go, go. But they know that the Team Infused economy could potentially be weak, and there could be a B stack, waiting for them there. So just because they get that first kill doesn't mean that necessarily, it's going to be a clear run to the bomb site. They've got to be very careful indeed. Rattlesnake is actually pre-aiming there, gets flashed. He's got teammates around him, and Zed will fall there. Nice little pop flash. I like the idea. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
Yeah, that was really good. Rattlesnake was defended by Weber there. Could have gone horribly wrong. Red Snake does manage to take down Weber though, and now he's been the man defending this B bomb site. He's backed up by Crucial, but they've just got limited weapons, limited health. Aaron's doing some work as well over on his own.
The juke.
And now they're going back to the A bomb site where Aaron's going to be on his own. He does have an AK-47, and we've seen Aaron do some incredible things. They're rushing straight in. This could be crazy. They're going for big pit is where they think he is. Oh,
he should have killed that.
Shooting through the wood, couldn't quite do it. HUDG did manage to take him down. Crucial onto Rattlesnake, and now we're in a 2v2. Similar kind of health situation, but the advantage is definitely with EZskins having the bomb down.
Yeah, most certainly so. They've not exactly been able to get themselves into after punch, but taking out that kill is huge. Crucial responds straight away, though. Will he get the clutch? No, he will not. Fearless gets him.
Hey.
HUDG is happy. You can see the celebration there to the crowd of not many people, but still 15-7 is the score. EZskins 1 single round away from bringing this back on the cusp of a 2-0 down to 2-2 out of nowhere. All credit to them for this. They've looked dominant, and it seems like not long ago that we were at that 2-0 scoreline. They've taken this map and the last map so convincingly that it's just been so quick.
That was what I was just about to mention. Oh, this is what I was just about to mention, is the fact that the way Infused one was a lot closer, because EZskins always battling.
Yeah.
EZskins have now come back in full force and done it in a convincing fashion. If they could close this out on this round, for example, 16-7 and 16-8 scorelines is ridiculous wins.
Just look at the money for Team Infused. I mean, it says it all with this buy here, with Nansky with the M4, but everybody else down to pistols. And I mean, what have Infused got to do? We were asking this question, and I guess we'll talk about it, you know, after this map ends. But we've got to ask the question here. It was all about what EZskins needed to do to come back into this game, and now it's a question of what Team Infused need to do to come back into this game. Because if we go to map number 5, which is looking very, very likely, they're going to be the ones on the back foot.
Oh, and Fearless does get one with the AWP to Red Snake. They're just picking them apart. It literally looks like EZskins are just rolling around with it now, rolling with confidence and just picking off the players rather than even focusing on trying to get the bomb down.
That's confidence right there. We don't even need to worry about it. Aaron gets a kill, gets 2 in a row though. Is it going to be enough? Yeah, I somehow don't think it's going to be enough, to be quite honest. Swan versus 3 situation. It will not happen there. We are going to map number 5, ladies and gentlemen. EZskins managed to take it. They've come from 0 to 2 down to win 16 to 8 and 16 to 7 on Mirage and Inferno respectively. And Banks, we hope for it. We're going to Overpass.
Oh yes, Overpass is going to be ridiculous, but Inferno, we said about the potential of EZskins.